What is up YouTube? I'm Charlie. This is CP Carpentry and I'm in my own house. Relax. No voltage. Voltage isolated. And now I'm not using the light switch to do that. I've got a fan isolator to do that. And if I needed to, distribution board is right beside me. I've been installing smoke alarms. I thought I'd come on alive. I've just refreshed that after living here for 5 years and smashing it up on day one. I thought it's probably about time I changed it. Stay tuned. So before you do any electrics, isolate the electrics and test it with this. You can check that this is working by going to something that you know is live, such as turning the power off and then coming back and checking that it's not live anymore. That's a good way of making sure that your volt pen works before you even start work. And then I'm just replacing these because they don't work. I installed these, when did I install these? Probably like 6 months after moving in. Dirty. Be very careful, guys, when you take these down. There's like resistors and capacitors on this board. If you go and touch something and it's still got something in the capacitor, boom, boom, and oh, that's not very good. Don't lose your ducting. This only fan is no good. But this nice new only bathroom fan, downstairs toilet fan, whatever you want to call it, is brand new. It is very good. So put that down there, put that down there, put that there. No, because that'll fall off. Put it back in the box. Don't drop your things down your plug hole, mate. Now, when you wire up one of these, you need to find this. So we have live, signal live, and live. Signal live is what you use when you have a fan isolator. And you need to put them on switches. They don't work on dimmers. Something to do with resistance. I can't fully explain it, but yeah. Can we get some slack? Yeah, I think we can. Right, now I need to will go up like that. Need to get some screws. 2 seconds, guys. Let's get some screws in this bad boy. So before I put it up, There's a little trap door here to trap the cable. There's the wiring, and these are the inlets for the cabling. Figure that out before you go and offer it up. And also, I want to make sure that I get this on here. All right. I'm going to need some tape. Next job. This is the duct tape. Get a bit ready. Don't rely on that, but that has started that. Then I want to get this tape around there fairly tight, and this is not a correct method. It just works. Try and eye this up to make sure this is sort of square or looks neat and tidy to the room. Fix away. Now going back to switch live or signal live. Grey should never ever take anything for granted. Grey always should be neutral. It should be sleeved blue. Black is a temporary live, so sometimes it's dead, sometimes it's live. It becomes live when you switch the lights on, hence signal live. Again, if someone else has wired this could be completely different, so always check it. I know how this is wired and I know how it should be wired. And then brown is permanent, so we bang that in live. Snips are they in here? There they are. There we go. Nice, neat, tidy. Also, before you tuck that away, quick little tug test. Firm, you don't have to hang on it hard. It is only one, maybe you could break it. And for peace of mind, let's check it works. And it's timed, so it's continuing, and after so long that'll turn off. But for the moment, there we go, it's live. We will go off and do another smoke alarm in a minute, and then we'll come back and test that this goes off. Installing the screws back with an impact is not ideal, it's not recommended, but there we go. That works. We've made a lot of mess. Better clear up before the missus comes back. Let's do the next job. Keep your box and then you can stay tidy. You can't help dust. Jesus, all that come out of that. Keep your box though, and you can put all like your little screws and clips. Sorry. Locked my phone then for a second. Right, that's done. I've just done this smoke alarm. We're going to go upstairs and I'm going to do the next smoke alarm. That's there. Take these upstairs. I've also got another fan to do upstairs. Let's bang some lights on. Sit you guys here. Grab my hop up and my parts. Right then, this one is now said hi. Evening. And someone else has said hi. Evening. Smoke alarm. Within 7 meters of any inhabitable room. And no, you don't want it too close to doorways where it can come up and miss and go around smoke. So like, you can't have it flat on the wall unless it's low and yeah. I don't fully know all the regs, but I always check with a contractor. This is actually the same base, but so that you guys understand, I'll rewire it. Get the little certificate that goes on the MCB, RCBO, AFD, FDD, arc detection thing, whatever you've got on your board. Probably just dual RCD and MCBs, and then a little certificate or a little inspection date and installation date. User manual, and then these are easy. A little tab just here that flicks this door open, and that exposes all of that. Again, black is our signal, brown is our live, and blue is our neutral. If you're somewhere else in a different country other than England, this could be different. Your house could be old, it could be brown, it could be black, it could be yellow, but here in the UK, what have I done with that screwdriver? I've lost my screwdriver. Left it in the other box, didn't I? Right, let's set this one down. Right, and again, find something that is live, like and test its residual current, or that's the one that's got the feed. It should be off. Well, let's test. It's got no current. Let's plug it in and test it. Just make sure my volt pen's working. Let's try this lamp in here. Right, my volt pen is working, so maybe there is amps up here. Did I turn it back on? Proper messed up. Ah, there's probably voltage because I've got the battery in at the other end. Let me take the battery out the other end. Right. Really bad practice, but I'm confident. 6 amps. I'm confident that's just the batteries picking up. I would have got a belt if not off that. Totally not a recommended way of doing this. Right. I had to test the sleeve and sleeving. It's better to be sleeved than nothing, but 3mm sleeving is just. Let me get some new sleeving, and I need some other bits. screws, and look at this. That's 2mm, and that's 3mm. It's massive in comparison. I just think it don't look as neat. Legally, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I now need to sleeve lives. So this is where I'd use 3mm. And if you're self-employed, you probably put about that much on. But I'll put this much on because I ain't paying. There we go. Grey is our neutral, sleeved blue. Black is our signal or our temporary live, switch live. So we put a brown sleeve on it to let people know that it could be live, it could be dead. And brown is always live, and that's brown. And then that's new cable. That's normal. 1.5. And this is 1mm 3-core. And just for dummies, they even make it so easy that it's brown. The white has got black writing, so that's the signal, and blue. Or process of elimination, that's the earth bar. Brown, blue, there's only one left. Let's fix this. That is very nice to fix into, because I know in my house these ceilings are double 15mm white plasterboard. Where's the thing? There it is. Let's get both browns together. Watch where that drops, because you want to pick it up. Hoover will get that. Right. Hold them in there, get that clamped. Tug test. Nothing's going anywhere. Now I want to get this middle one in. Signal, which is my black. To get these in, shouldn't really be teaching this, but to get these in, I get hold of them, I bend them to where I want them, like that with a 90. Let me flip this around. I bend that like that to where I want them, like that with a 90, and then I can hold them here, find the hole, poke them, and then hold them like that, and that holds them in. They'll pretty much hold themselves in, but I just need to re-jig how this is going. So I want that neutral on that side. I need that neutral to also go in there. If you can't get that like that, this is not the right tool, but this is what I'm going to use. There we go. So now I've poked both of them in there. I need to make sure there's no copper exposed. So I need both hands. And I'll show you again in a minute. Push you guys back out there. Send you guys back that way. Let's get these earths linked in the earth block, in the earth terminal, whatever you want to call it. Before we cover it up, I'll just show you guys that. Before we cover it up, just tug on them, give it a little tug test, then neatly, and just check there's not any copper exposed. Then cover goes in there. Yeah, make sure all your cables are inside. Cover goes in there like that, and down. Oh, why won't that go down? Does that need to go further back like that? Left and right, and then on there. Why won't that go in? Hold on, people. That won't go in because that is the old one. Where's the new one? Is it the old one? It must be the old one. Oh, you lot are winding me up. Ah, it's here. There's the new one. Nice and white. Covers the terminals. It's not the end of the world if you didn't get that, but just goes in there nice and neatly. Tug test. Then battery plus this. Pretty obvious what way this goes. They're linked. It shows you that they're linked. That fan has gone off, and that fan isolator is turned on. It's back on. Smoke alarm is back on. Now I should see a green light. Lovely. I've got my little signs up there. Right, so that is downstairs, that smoke alarm and that fan done. One more fan in the bathroom, and I need to remove the dimmer switch that I put on these lights. So, bathroom. It's awesome that I can up and down and dim these, but it's not proper. So we're going to change it for a switch. Fact, don't even need that MK, I think. Hold tight. This is a grid switch. So by grid, you can buy faceplates so that you could have like 2 switches or single switch. Then there's a grid back here in which I change it. So yeah, actually, forward your dummy. So, like I've been sleeving stuff, neutral sleeved, so it's temporary live. When the lights are triggered, they come on, and then like that, it's close the switch, open the switch, whatever way around you want to call it. So that tells me that the power has gone to the isolator or the lights, whatever you want to call it. So this is live. So I can undo this, flick you two out of the way. That's the dimmer done. Common, and this is a 2-way, but I'm going to use it as a 1-way. Tug test. Probably not quite as vicious as that, and then just works. That is then popped back like that. Then caught that. Beautiful. And again, let's do the fan. Fan is on. We've got no fan. See you guys there. I'll show you guys in a minute, but I've just checked there's a green light on the smoke alarm. So both smoke alarms are signalled and working. Right. So I've just turned the fan off. Indication is slowly stop spinning. And I'll turn it on. And I'll turn it back off. And I know that's now isolated. This has been done properly. So, that is hot. Don't touch that, Charlie. So sometimes gaffer tape will fail on fans, but 9 times out of 10 you'll be alright. If you get a good tight wrap on day one, you should be pretty alright. What do I do with this? Put it on the sink, eh? Right. Put that there on the doorway and let that hang so it don't stick to nothing other than the air. Rip that down over there, get rid of that. Rubbish. Don't hold that and struggle. This silly little excess thing can go. That's how brittle it was. It's no good. Check what you need. I'll let them quite a lot now, I'm afraid. Might do it. Right. I'm going to slip that on there fairly, and then I'm going to turn that sideways, pick this up, start that there like that, Pull that fairly tight. That's got that fairly. I can go back up there. Need to hold on to that fairly well. I need to get that in the oil. Right, let's assess where this wants to go. I think that wants to go somewhere about there. Will you stay? Hopefully you'll stay. That has actually been sleeved properly, but I'm going to put a bend in it so it can't come out. Now I need my live and neutral. So neutral, signal, live. Get those ready like that. There we go. Before you go and tidy it up, let's check it works. So the fan's off. Fan's now on. Fan is still on. Beauty. Clear your stuff up in your box. One downlight left. Let's go downstairs. intermittently this bad boy flickers. So that's obviously live. Get you down like, you can't even see that. Get you down like something like that. And yeah, I've got to need both hands, sorry guys. Be careful with your fingers, I was about to say. That's that out. Get the driver out. JCC V50s. Awesome little things. They change colour. But anyway, we're not here for that. Hello. Right, ball pen. Right. There we go. Left that there like that. So now we're dead, but I could still trip. I could still trip if we touch earth and neutral, because I've got RCBOs. Clamp that back. And it's on the right colour. Tuck the driver back up, get the clamps back. And that should then just pull that self up like that. Lovely. Right. Downlight, bezel, clamps pull it up to the ceiling, and these guys operate on LEN, live earth neutral, live earth neutral. One goes in, one goes out. Changing a light, a downlight. And we've changed some Onlyfans for some new Onlyfans, and updated for some nice new optical smoke alarms. Beautiful. We've got the green light. Can you guys see the green light? That's there. If I press this and hold it for 3 seconds, or press it once, sounds upstairs. That lets me know they're linked and they're working. And equally, if I was to do the same up here. There's the green light. Does it downstairs. I've also replaced this fan. Still running. It's looking good. Changed the downlight for a switch. And removed the MK grid dimmer. I was going to just put a normal faceplate on, but didn't need to. Filled this out and put it on the board. Installed today 2 smoke alarms on the line, and you use the little red sticker to identify the smoke alarm. Keep the user manual. Yeah, life's sweet. I shall now empty my basket. And yeah, had a little bit of a rage with the old one. Didn't last long. Well, guys, don't know what else to teach you or show you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Charlie. This is my own house for context. And be safe if you're going to work with electrics. I don't promote you working with electrics, but get a volt pen. Test your volt pen works before you trust your volt pen. And if you're not confident, get an electrician. Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the channel. And I'm now going to work on editing videos. And in the new year, I'm going to finish off the Minecraft crafting table. The Minecraft crafting table is not dead, guys. For any of you that are regulars, the life-size Minecraft table, the top is done. We saved the top. It's stress fractured. We let it go of the clamps. We brought it back. We've laid it flat. We've glued it up again. It will live to tell another tale. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed watching that. I hope you possibly learned what not to do from me, or maybe what to do from me. But don't take everything for gospel. Your house could be wired completely different. Always get an electrician to do it. But yeah, thought I'd do a little live tonight. I ain't been live in ages, so yeah. Right, I'm a shoot. I'm Charlie. This is CB Carpentry, not CB Electrical. Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the channel. Make sure you drop a sub, smash the like button, and follow for more. See you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.